Okay, so today's healing that I did, I spoke about, I don't know what to call it. It's like a Zen puzzle type of thing. The easiest way or the fastest way or the best way to have everything you want is to only want what you already have. So Neem Karoli Baba came in this healing and helped. I was talking to this client, and I had to keep hitting my client in the stomach, like around the John, what you'd call your core. I'd keep hitting the core. I said, have you ever made a pie? When you made a pie, sometimes you're slicing the apples, but you're still making pie. And sometimes you're making crust, but you're still making pie. And every time I said making a pie, I had to hit him in the stomach. Like 3 times. Pretty hard. Making the pie. So it's like no matter what you're doing to make this pie, you're peeling apples, you're slicing apples, you're turning on the oven, you're making pie. You're adding sugar, you're still making pie, always making pie. So sometimes you're not over the pie shell, dealing directly with the pie, doing the pie directly, touching the pie shell and like where the pie is going to be finally assembled, but you're still always making pie. And so for this client, it was you're always making pie. Sometimes you're driving your car, still making pie. And making pie, hopefully you understood that just meant you're focusing on your own core. You're doing your own spiritual work. You're focusing, bringing your own energy back to yourself. Myself, my I am here now. Okay, I remember doing that too. So I had to, I am here now. I was hitting him in the stomach. I am here now. And he thought it was funny, so it wasn't like I was hurting. So always making pie. I am here now. Driving my car. I am here now. Getting groceries. I am here now. So even though you're not always touching the pie, and then when you are assembling the pie, so when I am putting the apples that I've sliced and I'm pouring them into the pie, so I'm dealing directly with the pie, and it's easy. That is meditation. Meditation is when I am just being here now. Other times, I'm doing these other things, whether I'm sleeping, reading, eating, everything. I'm still making the pie. So I am here now. So I always am here now. I am always here now. I am always here now. And then I drive my car, I get groceries, I make food, I wash things, I clean things, I fold things, but I am always here now. And then when I get to meditate, that's the easy part. That's the relaxing part. That's the fun part. Just like when you make pie, you do all this work and you're like, the finishing touch is when you get to put all those apple slices with all the stuff that you've mixed into the pie shell, put the lid on, and then put the pie in the oven. When you're touching the pie, the actual pie, and you're actually assembling that pie, that is like meditation. That's when you're meditating. Okay, let me see what else you want to say. Never stop making pie. Never stop making the pie. And then let it be fun to make pie. Like, I am here now, whether I'm experiencing something enjoyable or not enjoyable, stressful, whatever, to look at like, I wonder how I will feel and how I will be in this situation. So incorporating the element of, okay, I'm this age now, and through my life, this whatever's happening. If I have a hangnail, say, I've had a hangnail when I was young, and then I have a hangnail when I was middle, teenager, whatever. Now I'm older and I have a hangnail. So it's the same circumstance, but I wonder how I'm going to handle it this time. Like incorporating the understanding that I've grown and done these other things in between having the same situation of the hangnail. I wonder how, but not knowing already, I already know how I'm going to handle this, because that's what the ego does. I get this all the freaking time. The ego, I already know this, I already know this, I already know this. And it's like, the example I always use is the law of attraction. I already know about the law of attraction. Okay, yet you still have a hate has no home here sign in your yard. Okay. But I get this a lot. Like, you can't believe, they're like, I could say something profound to someone, they're like, yeah, great, that's great. And then I'll say something like, I already know that. It's like, oh, you may know it on a intellectual level, but if you were actually using that information that you think you know so well, if you emotionalized and internalized this information, then you wouldn't need this healing right now. When the other crap I said would not be so profound. Okay, so then anyway, I want to do this thing. I think I'm gonna have to start a Kickstarter campaign, but I want to do this thing so that I can help people do a lot on their own for free. Oh my God! Bye.